Welcome to another episode of I Know Jax, the show where we focus on the fun side of Jacksonville. I'm Joe Talentino. Here at I Know Jax, I often talk about supporting local businesses. Now, you already know when you buy something from a locally owned store or visit a locally owned restaurant, more of the money stays in our community. We love our local restaurants here in Jacksonville. We're getting more and more every day, and one of my favorite things to do is talk to other local business owners. Maybe you didn't know this, but I Know Jax is also a small local business. We're not owned by any media conglomerate. We're not employees somewhere. I Know Jax is our small business, just like your local pizza store. Maybe that's why I get along with all the many restaurant owners I meet when we go out to do stories. After all, we often face the same challenges. Recently, we got a new local restaurant in Jax Beach, and here you can get authentic Italian food. I'm hanging out with Tonino, the head chef of Gusto, and we're gonna make something awesome here tonight. What is it?
Yes, Joe. We're going to cook some veal saltimbocca alla romana and some pennette alla matriciana.
That sounds fancy.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Gotta always have wine in the kitchen. I love it, love it. So,
You cook with passion, you cook with love, and you cook with a glass of wine.
absolutely. Let's get to it.
All right. For the arrabbiata, we're going to saute some pancetta, which
Okay.
is an Italian version of bacon.
Bacon, right.
And some onions.
Okay.
I got some tender veal, and I layered with prosciutto
Okay.
and one leaf of sage.
Tonino flours the veal and adds it to the pan. So to be a chef, you have to be a good multitasker. I can see that already.
You do. When you get busy in the kitchen, you have to be able to cook many different items at the same time and remember what goes what.
In what order everything happens in, yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably why I don't do well.
Very thin.
Thin,
and
yeah.
it cooks quick.
And it smells great.
The smell is nothing. Wait till you
Ah, I
taste
know, right? You're teasing me.
it. You put a little bit of white wine.
Back to the wine again. I'm loving
Oh
it.
yeah, this time it's white.
Oh
You
yeah.
have to make sure you take it away from the flame, otherwise you're going to
Go crazy, yeah.
catch it on fire.
Now you guys can't smell this. I wish they had smell-o-vision for TV because this smells awesome. And you're not even halfway there yet, are you?
Well, no, this is done.
This is
is
done.
it. This is such a simple dish,
That's crazy. Okay.
but the taste is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Pancetta and the onions is sauté. We put a little bit of pomodoro sauce.
And what exactly is pomodoro?
Pomodoro sauce, here we call it spaghetti sauce, tomato sauce.
Yeah.
But the real name is pomodoro sauce.
So straight tomato sauce.
Yes, it's done with fresh basil and fresh onions.
Okay. So what type of pasta we use?
We're using pennette,
Pennette.
which is a small version of the penne,
Gotcha.
for the arrabbiata. And we're using spaghetti for the saltimbocca. Just a little side order to go on the side. I'm getting thirsty. How about you?
I'm definitely thirsty.
All right, I think we need one.
I cook better when I'm drinking for sure. It's all in the wrist, right?
It's all in the wrist. I can't do that with my left hand.
Now it's time to plate the food. That is really a simple dish.
It is, and the flavor is tremendous. Now, this is all the juice from the veal, the prosciutto,
And
little
the
bit of
butter.
wine and the butter,
And that's going
and
right
the
over the
fresh
spaghetti.
sage that you put in there
Oh, nice.
gives out the oil from the fresh sage. Again, little decoration.
I'm too busy drinking to watch you now.
Well, I tell you what, then you drink.
I'm supporting you 100% though.
And this is the Roman style veal saltimbocca, the original.
And what do you say in Italian when you're ready to eat?
Mangia.
Mangia. We'll be right back with more from Gusto, and as they say in Italy, it's time to mangia.
Hey guys, my name is Miguel Gallardo, goalkeeper for the Armada FC, and you're watching I Know Jax.
Tonino told me that he's been in the restaurant business for 30 years, and this menu is sort of the best of the best. Well, this is killing me. I gotta taste this.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. This is.
So let's take a little bite.
Let's go ahead. Yeah.
And sorry guys, but we're gonna have to eat in front of you. This is terrible.
Oh my
Terrible.
God. I know,
You won't
Joe.
like this at all.
I know, Joe. I'm sorry. What can I say?
No, this is incredible.
Wow.
It's like,
You know,
it's so dang simple.
it is. It's a simple dish.
And I'm sure I could
But-
screw it up.
Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Thanks for your vote of confidence.
Yes.
And it
Then-
cooked really
Oh,
quick.
yes, you saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah. And you overcook and it becomes tough.
Yeah.
And you don't put the right amount of wine or the right amount of
And the wine is very important. Now,
like it is right now.
Like it is right now.
Yes.
Cheers.
Salute.
so Walter, tell me how you guys got started with the whole idea for Gusto.
Oh, there are so many Italian restaurants around America and in Jacksonville but none of them really captured the spirit that we wanted, the spirit of Rome, the spirit of the authenticity of the cuisine and the simplicity.
Now, something else that kind of struck me about the place is that you guys don't seem to be too worried about turnover. You know, that's a big restaurant term, is turnover. Like, get your food fast and get the heck out of here. You guys seem to have a little bit of the opposite.
To the contrary, in Italy, in America you say, well, let's head out for dinner and then let's go and do something. In Italy, instead, you heading out to dinner, that is what you do.
That's the thing.
That's the thing, and you spend a
Not
leisurely...
dinner and it's dinner.
It is, and
Yeah.
you spend a leisurely 2 or 3 hours just conversing with your friends or family and lingering over good food and good drink and just enjoying the evening. And so that, and there's a value to that social cohesion that brings among friends and business associates as well, that
Absolutely.
I think is something that Americans will appreciate.
Sort of a family away from family too after a while.
It is, and you get to know people better when you linger over food.
Sure.
Food is the ultimate social activity.
Well, there's usually alcohol involved too, and that doesn't hurt.
That doesn't, far from it. It doesn't hurt at all. That's right.
Now, if you're like me and you love Italian food, you need to make a trip to Jack's Beach and try this place out because their food was awesome. And they're such nice guys too. I think you could see that. Since I've been doing I Know Jack's for about 3.5 years now, I've learned so much about food and the restaurant industry in general. That's what happens if you hang out in kitchens as much as I do. I've also learned a lot about craft beer. And when it comes to wine, I've learned a lot. But guess what? There's a lot more to learn. I'm hanging out with my buddy Chris Chislett, the wine guy at Green Man Gourmet, and today he's going to educate me about something really cool. What is it?
It's sulfites.
Not cool.
No, not cool.
No, not
really
cool.
boring, right? Really boring word.
Don't turn the channel yet.
Yeah,
Hang
no,
on.
seriously, this is going to get really
All right.
interesting. I promise. Contains sulfites. Contains sulfites. I'm sure you've seen that
words,
on the
yes, I got
contains sulfites on the back of a bottle of wine. A lot of people have this idea that sulfites are the cause of their headache. You know, I had 3 bottles
It's
of wine last
not.
night and woke
No.
up this morning and I
Just
had
3
this
bottles?
huge headache.
I don't
you know,
understand that.
like they're blaming the sulfites on the actual wine itself. So. This sulfite headache, you know, on the back of a label it says contains sulfites, but it doesn't give any kind of description as to what sulfites are or any of this
They're
thing.
bad, I hear.
Yeah, pretty bad. They don't cause headaches, they actually kill people, is what, having a sulfite allergy is almost,
That's a bad
almost
thing.
triggers like an asthmatic reaction. So, but to be truthful, like 2 ounces of like trail mix or dried apricots has about 10 times the amount of sulfites than wine. So people freak out about contains sulfites on, you know, a wine bottle, but they're cool with, you know, apricots and trail mix and these
apricots are
different kinds
good
of
for you.
things. Yeah. Well, you know, this, you know, a little bit of information. You know, people kind of freak out about that stuff.
I freak
as
out
well,
about
so.
a little bit of information.
Yeah,
You've
you
been
know.
with me on how many
I
shows
know.
now?
Sorry. Yeah, I know. He's already freaking out. So yeah, this contains sulfites. Just trying to do away with the myth that sulfites actually cause, you know, headaches. That's really not what it is.
What does cause the headaches?
Well, there's a few different theories. A lot of, and there's
More
very,
theories.
I know, more theories, and there's very little research into it. Scientists have shown that potentially it could be the tannins actually in wine. Some scientists have shown that it could be a chemical, actually alcohol in cheaper wines or dark alcohol, actually
Right.
called cogenas. That actually could be the reason.
That's a big word.
Cogenas, yeah, how's about that? And my personal theory is it's the
He's
way that
got a
you're
theory.
drinking. I have a theory. I'm my own little wine scientist. I actually think it's the way that people drink wine. Like they say that, you know, for a start in Europe, you don't actually have to label contains sulfites. So people who go on vacation said, I had a wine without sulfites.
Yeah.
That's not how it goes. They just don't label it.
Right.
But also, you got to consider the way, like, you know,
The
when you're on
cultural
vacation,
difference,
and yeah, you know, when you go on vacation, you've got bread and water on the table and multiple food courses. Whereas here, you just get home from work, pop the cork, slam
What are
a
you
bottle,
talking about?
you know,
I don't know
and
what
that's
you're talking
yeah,
about.
I know, right? You're the perfect example
Yeah, I know, right?
of what I'm talking about. So yeah, so that's kind of my theory. It's like the way that you're drinking it, but also in some of the cheaper wines, that's why
Right.
they potentially cause more headaches. But absolutely not the sulfites.
Now, you were saying, though, that red wine is not more causing headaches more than white wine? It's actually the other way around?
Well, it's
Or-
really not. In the sulfites in
Did I
actually in
get
white
that wrong?
wine, there's more sulfites actually in white wine
Okay, gotcha.
than there are in red wines.
So that kills that all
Yeah,
the way.
sulfites is almost like a preservative, and white wines need more preservatives just
Right.
because to protect the colour. And they're more delicate than red
You
wines.
said
So
color, in case you were wondering.
colour, colour. There's a U in it when we spell it in
I know.
England, but yeah. So
never get it right.
I'll never will. I never will. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's the main differences.
So hopefully all you guys learned something about sulfites and wine, and we'll learn more on the next Wine Guy segment.
This video was brought to you by Joseph & Curtis, custom wine cellars and wine racks for residential homeowners and commercial clients since 2001. Visit their website at josephandcurtis.com.
That's it for this week's episode. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with another brand new episode next week. And until then, I'll see you on the internet.